European dream lives on as Nathan Nicholls and Munster enter the final 8 of the European Championship. They are travelling away to face one of the top qualifiers from pool play. The Saracens look good, look dangerous, and they will be a true test of this Munster side. Hello everyone and welcome on to Cornflakes Rugby, home of Rugby Challenge 3 and the Nathan Nicholls Be a Pro career, where we are back with the European Rugby after we just snuck in to qualifying. We now have the incredibly tough task of taking on the Saracens. Now just take a second and have a look at this Saracens team. Lacey, Figalo, Nicholls, Cruz, Moana, Taruri, Wilson, Bowden, Walker, Tuzu. These are all names that are still very current. These guys are top echelon rugby players. The Saracens have one of the best teams in world rugby currently with this sort of squad. And you look through their bench as well, and not even their bench, on their reserves, they have players like Alistair Hargreaves, Richie Mwanga, to name but just a couple. They went through pool play demolishing all comers. 6 games, 6 wins, 4 bonus points. No one was standing in their way. Munster have that task here today. Will they be just another speed bump on the road for the Saracens team? And here is the potential speed bump for Saracens. It is Munster, the team unchanged yet again. We still have no Sosa, still 14 days out suspended. So when we get him back, hopefully he comes straight back into the side. Other than that though, we are unchanged and we are looking, to be honest, less than convincing as well. 14-12, our last time out was pretty average against Ulster. A scoreless second half and not much really going our way throughout that game. Not much finishing ability. We just had no cohesion, and things will have to be a lot different here today against Saracens if we're to take the win into the top 4. We've almost achieved what we come out to set to do. It was to get as far as possible, playoffs in Europe, and try and lure some better players to Munster. A win here today will go a long way towards making that the next step of reality. We are all set to go. Nathan Nicholls, number 15 for Munster. This crowd is absolutely on fire. Finally, they settle down. He is the key though, Mr. Nicholls. Saracens in the black, of course. Munster in the red. Oh boy, get ready. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this one. Saracens receiving. Underway we go. Nathan Nicholls kicks very, very long, and it's Holsey. That's a disaster straight away as he takes off the kickoff. And Munster instantly on the back foot without the ball. I want to make sure we're set right on breakdowns. That's a great tackle. Excellent work on defence there. What do we have to do to shut these guys down? Oh, we're not on high there. That's terrible. They've just gone outside the 22. Oh, a turnover. Turnover ball. Back to Munster it comes. This way, Casey. Oh, we've gone left side. Everson. Back to Herve. And Nicholls jumps in to help out there. Tongarila. This game and this crowd is absolutely terrifying. I've gone way past the ball as through racing goes Sheriff. I was watching the ball and not where Nicholls was going. Everson. Back to Riley. Out wide it goes. Findler. Oh, Jocelyn. Go, Jocelyn. Oh, you mug. You couldn't score a try if it was literally past you in the end goal. Everson! Everson! No! Ah, that's the first real chance for Munster. It's gone begging, sadly. Can we turn over their line out though? Big moments and big games here. Yes, we can! It's ball back for Sheriff! Come on. Suchet. Riley. Oh, Riley is hammered. Get in there, big boys. Yes, win that back. Gibson, high tackle. Take the 3. Take the 3. Take the 3. Settle down. Settle down. Take all points we can. Or do we? Do we go for 7? No. If we were behind, I'd say maybe. but we are setting the pace at the moment. We've put them under pressure, and some may say this is victory for the Saracens, but we are leading. 3-0 the score. Over it goes from Nathan Nicholls. And it's Munster 3, Saracens 0. Let's start again. Dan Bowden. 12 inside centre for the Saracens today. 10 minutes gone. 3 points on the board. This game is, well, very evenly poised. It's fallen back to Nathan, who floats it out to Suchet. Back to Herb. Herb beats one. Herb gets overrun by his support. Yes, in comes the support at the breakdown. Sheriff, he goes open side and turn around for Castex. There's Nathan Nicholls looking to go himself. Takes it high, puts it very high. It's coming down with Stowe on it, and they're all waiting for it as well. Should have gone a bit defter, should have gone a little bit shorter. We were putting pressure on them, we're putting them in their own 22. We're making them work. They've taken the mark, and they've got a kick here. They do. It goes straight into touch, and Nathan, I'm not even allowed to try and catch it and go for a quick throw, which is a touch annoying. But they take every metre as well. Over halfway they go. Nicholls off for 7. 7 has been working well for us. Come on, Casey. Go to the front, because you know that's your money man. Oh, we've gone to the back and it's worked out for us. Vidler, out to Nathan. Nathan gets the wheels rolling. Up against the fullback again. Chips over the top. It's a foot race here. Can he regather? No, he doesn't. I thought he did. But it's a good chase back from the Saracens. Let's put pressure on these guys now. Oh, good run there. Excellent run. Inside their 22. They've got to kick away, surely. No, Nicholls makes a big tackle on the Nicholls there. He's up in the breakdown. He is a bit stuck. We'll be getting out straight away as soon as we can. Back, and they change it left and right side of the breakdown. Turnover! Oh, my word! Great work there. Oh, put him in goal, yes! Oh, what a mistake from the Saracens! It was a terrible move. The kick was never on, but we made them pay from some pretty complacent defence. Scrum for Emerson in Munster. 19 minutes gone. It's been all the red in Munster. Can we hold on? This will be a famous, famous win for a team in the state they are. Herb, away to Riley. Back to Nathan. Out to Gibson. Try Munster. Gibson scores. And Munster takes the lead even greater. Gibbo. Jamie Gibson wants to play. Riley goes deep. Second line attack. Nicholls steps it up again. Draws defenders. Gives it to Gibbo. And Gibbo knows the way over. Well, isn't that something special from Munster? Especially the way they played last round of the Pro 12. They looked pretty average. Now, they look on top of the world. 8-0. Kick to come from Nathan. Remember though, we are only a quarter of the way through the game. The Saracens still have a long time to come back. 10 points is nothing. With these sort of games, playoffs, quarterfinals, semi-finals, finals, it's all about winning. Accumulating points, putting yourself in good positions. That's what Munster have done today. And they lead this one by 10 points to 0 over the much more fancy Saracens side. Back to Dan Bowden. Oh man, this packed house is absolutely buzzing. Can't believe the noise that we are receiving here. They've got a good little play here though. Do Saracens off the kickoff, taking them beautifully and driven backwards into the Munster 22. Nicholls is buried, which is a real concern because the grubber kick comes through. Could be instant reply, and will be. Saracens score, and what a time, what a way to do it. 10-5. 10-5. Takai Wilson. Look at this. This is knowing what the situation of the game is. He grubbers through between Herb and Riley. Gibson tracks back, but he was not up to the task against the fly half of Wilson. This is sensational, and this is why these guys are one of the best teams in world rugby, especially in the Northern Hemisphere. Takai Wilson scores, and Saracens hit back. And Anthony Flock will be the one doing the goal kicking. Interesting. Dan Bowden, Wilson, but it is the fullback Flock who will take the shot at goal, which is a stray. Wow, that's a massive, massive, massive miss. 10-5 it remains. The Saracens have a lot of work to do now. That is a gimme two that has gone begging. Inevitably though, they have struck back, Saracens, and now the pressure is evenly poised. Nicholls kicks off left side, a bit shorter on defenders there, but they get the job done. They turn it over. Herb has one back. He's got away to Nathan. Nicholls to the corner. Did he go over? No! Oh, what a tackle from Flock! Nicholls gunned it. He put every step he could into that, and he has gone just short. Flock with a great defensive play. And now Saracens will run it back out. Offloading every which way you like. Nicholls is right here. He wants to make him pay. He charges up. And goal! It's in goal. It's a 5-metre scrum. Nathan knows when to attack. He knows when to put the pressure on. Twice now he has enforced a 5-metre scrum. And look at the scrummaging from Munster. Grubber kick through. No one chases. What a wasted chance from Thompson. All that hard work from Nathan to get that opportunity. He risked it all by staying up and charging at the first receiver, dragging him back as well into the end goal. That was a classy, classy play. Back underway we go, straight down the throat of Nathan Nicholls. He's going to run it back, and he goes up to halfway before being net by two big burly defenders who put him down. Everson back inside to Rook, and now they're coming out wide too as Shoston. Support there from Vidler. He still had Suchet, didn't choose to use him, but Suchet does very well in the breakdown. Out wide it comes from Nathan. I didn't want to kick that. The spiral punt though, not a bad option. Flock has to work. I think he's taken that out. He is taking that out. Flock with a mistake. And after a great play earlier from the fullback, he's made a criminal error back to give advantage to Munster. Let's get these all right, boys. 35 minutes into the game. Casey taking his time. The call comes in. We've just done it. We've just done it. I'm staying short side. Tonga Rahila, I like what you're doing here. We're going backwards. I wouldn't. Oh no. I was about to say I wouldn't mind the ball coming out about now, but well, the Saracens have bulldozers backwards and trapped the ball in there, unable to release it. It is a turnover back to the defensive side. But have a look at this. Munster may turn this ball back to their side. Great scrum by the forward pack, who are really up to this one today. Riley. Oh, what a turnaround ball! Castex and Rook doing really hard work there, but isolated. Oh, knock on! I don't believe it! We are playing the game of our lives here today. We lose the ball, but Wilson has been smashed and knocked it on straight away. He got the turnover, but that was not enough. We have time? Yes, we have time.
Set.
Everything is set up nicely. Curve, Riley, Nathan. Thompson on his left. Half-time rings. Everson with a steady scrum. This is what we like. Goes out to Herb. Herb to Nicholls. Nicholls to Thompson. Gets it on the bounce. Oh, this is a chance for Gibson! No, it's just not enough. Saracens defend it to the bitter end. And Thompson's little grubbers do not pay fruition in the first half. 10-5 is the halftime score. Munster leads Saracens. Who saw this coming? Not me, I'll tell you that much. Into this game expecting a loss. But Munster have dominated possession and territory, pretty much 60-40 both ways. Tackle count has all been on Saracens as well, 32-17. They've had not much to do here, the Saracens. They've tried with the little ball they've had, a couple of line breaks is not enough. But from Munster's 6, you should say they should have more as well. Just one try and a penalty as well from the 6 line breaks is really not enough payback from the opportunities they've had. 10-5, half-time, 40 minutes to go. European rugby at its very, very best. Munster lead. The Saracens look plenty capable to take this one away. Back to halfway comes Sako Wilson. He gets the go ahead from the referee, and the second 40 is underway. Deep kick and straight away. Saracens steal that ball as Nathan Nicholls went for that killer punch. Couldn't get it. Look at this out wide from the Saracens. They look like they are humming here. Through the middle, a chance for Otolje. Defence comes up quickly on him. Gibson pulls him down. They are just 6 or 8 metres short. Nicholls commits to the defensive line. Suchet got to stop him. It looks like it'll be a try. It is. The Saracens strike. And they're in already. It's 10-10. Kick to come. This one is heated up. It's almost at boiling temperature. And Agula scores. Let's see where he was coming from. Short one round the corner. And it is the big number 8. Agula scoring for the Saracens, and they have put in a big blow early in the second half. All the forwards, blindside, loose head prop, number 8, bang, bang, bang. That is a great try through that instantly same channel as well. All 3 players running the same line and all getting that same benefit back their way. All the hard work that Munster have done quickly goes down the toilet as Foch puts them up. It is 12-10. The fullback now gets his confidence of the tee back. It is a lead to the Saracens by just 2. 12-10 over Munster. Well, we thought this game could be good. We thought it could be close. But the Saracens probably didn't expect this from Munster. Kick off from Nathan Nicholls. He's gone very deep. And Nicholls has chased hard and he's chased well. On the outside, looking to bust through. A couple of good offloads there, just about putting the Saracens in space. Are they going to want to kick? I expect not, as Jocelyn once again is absolutely skinned on the outside, and Nicholls forced him to pay with a little forearm nudge in the face out wide too, as he puts him over the touchline. Line out is a no-brainer. 7-man line out is what we've done all season, and it's worked perfectly for us as well. 47 in, we trail by 2. Casey throws and he hits his man as well. Sheriff doing the hard work. Let's take it out of the maul this time, please, Suchet. We draw them all in. Suchet to Herb. Herb dummies! Oh, that was interesting. Ball plops out at the back. Big passing. Casey, nicely, going to Rook. Oh, no one's home there. No one's home at all. We've completely bombed that. I should have helped out. I really should have helped out. Out wide they come. Jocelyn on defence. Now the kick comes in. Oh, you filthy man. I knew that was coming. It takes a long time to come down for Nathan. Nathan runs it back. He straightens. He steps through one. Nathan Nicholls on the outside, looking to use the fan. He gets away from them all, and the ball's squirted out. No one wants it at all. Man, I really had to work for that. Somehow we come away with it. That's a knock-on. That's more like it from us. Nicholls again attacking that first attacker as Rook comes wide. Herb doing work outside. Advantage is with us. Do we want to use it? Out to Nathan. Here we go. Don't call it back, ref. Advantage is over. We chip over the top. Looking to regather. Nathan Nicholls. He's over. He's over for a killer try. Chip and chase. Glory, glory. Nathan Nicholls. 15-12. They take back the lead. We saw the space. Rook and Nathan outpacing our winger. Up against Foch at the back. We chip over the top. One defender, 2 defenders trying to pull us down. But we were over the line, and Gibson, first man in support, says, yes, boy, that is a great try. We've seen Nathan with the grubber. We've seen him with the chip. We've seen him with the step. He is such a dangerous and elusive player that this one had to go one of either ways. Great try for Nathan and a great play for Munster. That could be a big telling difference. Slightly off to the right-hand side. Oh, this is precious stuff now for Mr. Nicholls. 55 minutes gone. The score of 15 becoming 17. 17 points to 12. This is going once again to the full 80 minutes. Saracens. Munster separated by 5. Who would have thought it'll be this close? Two very, very good sides competing for a place in the next round of Europe. And through goes Suchet. Oh, he's knocked on. All he had to do was pass to Nathan, and it could have been an opportunity. The sidestepping, and they come out wide. Once again, Nathan one-on-one. Great offload, and they'll scamper away. The number 8 will score, is it? Surely. Oh, maybe 6. We'll have to check for confirmation on the scorer. But that easy, that simple, that quickly, Saracens can score. Andy Moana, I think it's the second rower. Let's see who it was. Oh, it was the blindside flanker. He has popped that down the channel and cut off in the corner, but not stopped from going over the sideline. Nicholls commits. Big tackle here on the outside centre, puts him into touch, as Nathan always does, but the offload and support play, too good by the Saracens. But more importantly, this conversion. Oh, this is huge. If you don't know already, the scores are tied. 17-17, 20 to go. Fox steps up, and he slots it to the left just, but still over. Doesn't matter if they're ugly or not. The scoreline is 19-17. Munster trail, Saracens lead. The second half of dreams here. This crowd full of red, full of black, have been absolutely treated to a stunning matchup by these two teams. Kept alive by the Saracens as they trudge their way up to the 22.
Advantage.
Pick and go is being knocked on. That is huge. As Nathan Nicholls slides on it, just short of the 22. Brooke does well. Riley back to Gibson. And Gibbo Gibson has been exceptional, but we will go back for the knock-on penalty. There it goes. What's an interesting last 20 minutes we are in for. Nicholls is at the back. We don't want him there. We want him up in the front row. We want, well, not the front row, but up in the back line, I should say. Drop goal is an option. Question is, do we take it? Everson to Vidler. Vidler goes to Nicholls, who's wide. Nicholls feeds it up to Gibson. Back inside to Rook. Rook sets it up for his teammates. Needs some friends, needs some helpers. Needs them and he gets them. Drop goal is lining. Oh no! Oh, I should have called for it. Ah, God. That is annoying. I was thinking I'll call for it, yeah? Will I call for it? Let it run. Let it run just a little bit. And we've made the error. Should have taken the 3. Should have taken the 3. Need a big scrum here by the boys. Front row. Get things together. Big hits. Late on. Come on. Won't come our way. Open side. They go. Keeping it alive. It sounded like it was kicked, but Nathan gets involved. And he makes a tackle. Short side, no one's at home here. We've got to run. We've got to go. We've really got to go. I've got this guy for jam. Got him for speed, but he's dummying inside. We do commit. Oh, what an offload! Could be the finishing of the game. Keeping it alive. They switch it from the right side to the left side. Turnover. It is. Thompson gets it. Now away to Nathan. Nathan Nicholls in behind. Oh, what a tackle. It was late. It was hurtful. But here comes Fidler. 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 Oh, it's a try. It's a try to Munster. Can you believe it? What a turnaround. Ricard Fiddler, try of the decade. I couldn't believe we were watching this foot race. Wilson and Fiddler has won. The hero is not Nathan, the hero is Ricard Fiddler with a sensational try to end all finishes. I can't believe what we've just witnessed. I was standing here, controller to the sky, dreaming on the dream of Fiddler and the dream of Munster going on to the semi-finals of the European competition. Nathan Nicholls with 7 minutes to go slots the extra 2. The lead is back out to 5. Now do we look at drop goals? Now do we look at penalties? Now what do we look at? Field territory, I'll probably suggest. Man, I can't believe that. Fiddler, the hero of the day of Munster, hang on. Back it goes to Castex. We've got to win this ball more than anything. It's there for Everson. Fires a big one wide. Casey. Dummies! Oh! They would have looked brilliant. Herve to Thompson. Thompson carves up. Thompson's kicking now. He centers it. Nicholls is chasing. It's going to hit the upright. It bounces back luckily. And Nicholls chases hard. Oh, we missed the man. Oh, we missed him. And the kick will go into touch. That could have been something special there if we really got onto that one. But we did overrun it slightly. And the Saracens escape with a touch finder. It's a no-brainer. It's a 7-man line out. It's what we've done all season, well, all game long, and it's really been successful for us. It's a bit compressed. I don't like the look of that. But yes, Sheriff does the damage. And we charge on forward. Oh, Rook is at the back, and he's loving it from the boys. Rook to Riley. Back to Herve. Herve going in himself. Nicholls charges up. Tongarihila goes through a bit of a run, offloads somehow to Everson, and plenty of big boys right there. Nathan needs to slide. Jocelyn back to Tongarihila. Away it goes to Herve out wide. Herve, oh, he centered it. A big bomb. This could be it! But it does not come down for Munster. Turnover chance. Full time. It's full time. They've got a kick. What are they doing? Do they not realise it's all over? It's all over. And it's all over. Oh, and it's not bonus point time, Saracens. It is all over. Europe is done. You've got to run there, Saracens. But they've been suicidal, and they are gone. Out of Europe go the Saracens, and Munster continue the journey of champions. What a match. Fiddler, Ricard Fiddler, the hero of Munster, 24-19, and dramatically, it is the Saracens who have voluntarily, I should say, kicked the ball out. What a finish! What an absolute finish! Let's go through the scorers. Moana, Agula, and Wilson scoring 1 each for Saracens. Flock with 2 out of 3 from the tee. Could have been a difference maker, but in the end it wasn't. Gibson, Fiddler, and Nicholls picking up 1 each. But it was Ricard Fiddler, the hero, the champion, the one they will be lifting aloft as Munster go into the semi-finals of the European competition. Nicholls 3 out of 3 from conversions, 1 out of 1 for penalties. And remember, that penalty was the start of the game. It was the opening scoring passage. And we've come all the way, full 80, to take the victory. My goodness me. It's going to take a little time to recover from this one for Munster. There will be plenty of beers flowing, but they have done something special here in knocking out one of the top teams in Europe straight away from England. They are gone, and the Irish club will be well and truly celebrating that one. Possession, territory pretty even, but look at that tackle count. 36 by Munster, 60 by the Saracens. Both sides kicked a lot of grubbers, a lot of chips, a lot of little special things like that. Some of them come off, some of them did not. Line breaks though, look at that, 13 by Munster, 7 by the Saracens. That is a telling tale in the finish of this one. Munster just wanted it that little bit more. Nathan Nicholls, how did he go? 1 try, 3 conversions, 6 line breaks. Didn't get an offload or win a contest, but who cares? We won the game. 11 tackles, couple of handling errors, and he missed a couple of tackles as well. But all in all, like I said just before, winners, Munster. Well, it's a bit of a kick in the guts, isn't it, really? I mean, we win that game. A super, super tough, hard game like that. And we come back here, and we have 3 red. 3 red means we've lost stats on 3 skills. That is really, really unfair. I mean, what else would you call it? We got 3 out of 5, 1 failure, which was offloads. I mean, we didn't manage 1. And to have contests 1 in that same game, that's a bit harsh. Running meters were easy. 72, we did 245. Line breaks, smoked at double. And tackles over double that as well. But a white and a red, a bit of a shame. So going down, 0.1 lost, minus 0.1 on passing and mental, minus 0.2 on offloading. Yeah, that's a bit unfair, isn't it, really? We did get 0.1 added on to fitness, aggression, breaking tackles and strength, and 0.2 going up on speed and acceleration to counteract that of the last episode. Match performance, an 8.58, I'll take it. I mean, like I said, you could have given me a 6, I don't care. We won that game, and that was a game I was fully going in expecting to lose, because Saracens, they're just so good. That team, phenomenally higher rated than us, but we just played so much better than we did last week. Against, who was that? I can't even remember. It doesn't even matter anymore, because we are victors, and that is the number 1 priority. So we go into it, the semi-finals of Europe. Let's have a look. Simulating through Ospreys over Treviso. Wow, that's a bit of an upset. That is really quite the upset. Okay, we don't even get to see it, but we are in the semis. I would presume we are taking on the winner of that first quarter-final. And I can't even remember who it was. But again, does not matter. We are up against Leinster next, but that's not what I wanted to click on. This is the table. And we can see now we are a game in hand against all of the top 4. But a tidy lead here, once again, of now 16 points over the Cardiff Blues in 4th. They're having a real tussle here of Treviso for that number 4 spot. But we are in the clear. We could be at home. Zebri did lose to Treviso. No, that was Treviso that lost to Ospreys, wasn't it? Zebri have lost, however. They lost their last game, which means that we are now just 1 point adrift with the game in hand. We're not going to catch the Scarlets. They are 10 points ahead of us, and they are coasting to the minor premiership, but we could easily take second. That is going to be the goal. Home game. Home semi-final, I should say. That is what the target is, and probably be against Zebri. I'd suggest that's what the semi-final will be. Scarlets, Cardiff or Treviso, and then Zebri and Munster one way or another that way around. Other than that, though, wow, what an episode. Absolute stunner. It was Scarlets over Zebri, and it was Ospreys over Treviso. So that is a top of the table clash, 1v2. They did get the bonus point, though. They only lost by 6, so that's why they are further 1 point ahead of us. Remember, guys, 3 matches to go. We got Leinster, Ospreys at home as well. Oh, wow. That is going to be tough because they just beat Treviso, so Ospreys at home. And then finally, last game of the season, up against Zebri. Wow. Leinster, Ospreys and Zebri. So 8th, 7th and 2nd. That'll decide 2nd spot. So we're going to play Zebri twice in 2 weeks. That's not something to look forward to at all. That is scary. But that is about us done for today. My voice is about at its limit now. It has peaked out. It has done enough. It has had enough. We have a look at the stats here of Nathan. You can have a bit of a peruse through those as we close out today's episode. I expected Europe to be all over. Actually, before we do go, I did expect Europe to be all over. But in here, we should have who we are playing in the next round of... There it is. Oh, it is Northampton. So it's not what I thought. I thought we would play the away match of the French derby there, but it's not. We are at home to Northampton. Very interesting. That is very interesting. Cannot wait for that one. 2 Pro 12 games to go. Leinster and then Ospreys. Then we are semi-final action against Northampton Saints. Then the final game of the Pro 12 regular season. It is all to play for a place in the European Championship final. I am done before I completely have no voice left. Thank you all for tuning and watching. Hope you've enjoyed a cracker versus the Saracens. I'll be back again for our final 4, maybe 5 or 6, maybe 7 matches. Hope to see you all there for those. Until then though, take care.